Riley's LA Guns are officially calling it quits. This is the Rock and Roll Weatherman. My name is Sean Morrison, and yes, definitely sorry to hear that the band's no longer continuing, but unfortunately we know a year and a half earlier the drummer Steve Riley, him from the original LA Guns that came around, passed away, and this version formed in 2018 as another version of LA Guns, and all the legalities and all that I've talked about, so you can see him in older videos. And the bassist Kelly Nichols released a statement today on social media saying, "What's up, everybody?" He just wanted to officially say that Riley's LA Guns is calling it quits for the obvious reasons and some not so obvious reasons. It's time to move on. He's thanking everybody for helping him all the way. All of them kept up mind, gave him a chance and support and positive vibes. Yeah, honestly, it does not make sense for them to continue without him. He goes on to say it was an amazing experience playing together. All had a great time every time they got together, meeting old friends, making new ones. It's all the inspiration you need to going, but when your heart isn't into it anymore, especially without Steven at the helm, and you're not into this old rocket thing that's happening, and I understand his points he's making as well, and then he talks about that, and he goes, "Thank you again, and have a great weekend." So he doesn't want to do this until he's 70. In a way, I don't blame him. I know he owns he has his own business and everything that he runs, and you know I know he no he lives in I believe he lives in Long Island, Kelly, but that's besides the point. And honestly, they only did one show after Steve Riley passed January 2024. That was because the show was booked prior to his passing, and they wanted to honor the show. The family said, "Please do it." Now, if you remember the second album they released, I have a review on it called "The Dark Horse." It's out on Golden Robot Records. It was first came as a digital download, then it came as a CD, and then of course, 2020 was the album Renegades, which I thought was pretty cool and all. No complaints of that. Friends, if you're not subscribed to the Show Morrison YouTube channel, please do so. Everyone else out to subscribe. We thank you much for the continued love, honor, and support. It's greatly appreciated. And of course, you remember Steve Riley also being in the band Wasp for their second and third albums, The Last Command and Inside the Electric Circus. Sad to see Riley's LA Guns, you know, not continuing anymore. First using the name LA Guns and then got sued by Tracy Guns and decided to go use Riley's LA Guns, even though he did own 50% of the name, which I think was insane. Thank goodness it got settled to an extent. I just thought it was freaking crazy that this actually was in court. I don't even know if it was actually in a courtroom or if it was a Zoom court, because I think at the time Tracy Guns from LA Guns was living in Germany. But either way, the sad thing of the day is that Riley's LA Guns are calling it quits. If you have those two albums, like I said, just play them loud. Your thoughts, friends? Shame, shame, shame.